Kinmen is a battlefield with history, which was once devastated by wars. Yet, due to the wars, 100,000 troops were stationed on this island. Besides the rationed food, liquor was what soldiers cared about the most. Back then, the logistic lines weren't able to deliver supplies other than staple foods. As a result, the commanders sought out skilled distillers from the vast array of troops. The soldiers were originally from all over China. Therefore, the best distilling formula from different provinces was collected, creating the unique liquor-making techniques of Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated. Also, civilians were encouraged to plant sorghum in exchange for rice. For the sake of eating rice, civilians willingly planted sorghum on their farmland. The Gaoliang liquor made from the fruitful harvest of sorghum not only met the demands of local troops, but was also sold to Taiwan due to the great response to it. Consequently, in 1952, Jiulong River Distillery was established and was renamed Kinmen Distillery in 1956, now known as Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated. With his effort, the economy of Kinmen improved greatly, and hearts of military and civilians were united, sprouting opportunity and livelihood out of the sterile land while going through the post-war years with hardship. He was the commander of the people and the Enju Gong, father of generosity for Kinmen's modernization. He is General Hulian. Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated moves forward non-stop, with traces of history and the people's affection. Every single drop of the marvelous liquor has its origin. Back then, General Hulian turned Kinmen, which was in drought, into a land filled with sorghum, and promoted plantation of forests, transforming Kinmen from a barren land short of woods and forest into the oasis on the sea we know today. The island of Kinmen has had fresh air since then. The fresh air here contains fragrance and nurtures a rich amount of microbes for making liquor that makes wheat the supreme yeast for fermentation. Microbes seeped into the yeast at its creation. Through traditional but unique yeast cultivation techniques, profound aroma is enhanced and becomes the best catalyst for making Gaoliang liquor. The most important element of making liquor is water. Water in Kinmen has been clear throughout history. Time seems to freeze in the rivers and creeks of Kinmen. In fact, Kinmen is an island with short rivers and lack of rainfall, yielding scarce water supply. Yet the geological process has allowed layers of granite to form sediments and became source of life, which turned into surges of underground springs. Crystal clear drops of water carrying a rich amount of rare minerals fall from layers of granite and flow into the fermented sorghum as the living water for making liquor. With endless purity and sweetness, the pure spring water has been with us for over 60 years. The sorghum glitters like gold under the sun. It has the perseverance like the locals. The grains may be smaller compared to ordinary sorghum, but it is the best type for making liquor. To not fail the grace of the earth, even though the procedure may be time-consuming and sophisticated, Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated sticks to the traditional process. And persists in passing on the pure and original flavor. Lastly, this natural granite tunnel with marks of history at constant temperature and humidity gives liquor the most direct power for aging. Gaoliang liquor is placed in this unique tunnel for slow breathing. Every jar of liquor is tasted and blended by master blenders from generation to generation. These transparent and clear liquors contain fresh and natural fragrance, rushing to you as if they are cast with spells. Sparkling with light, every drop contains the outstanding taste accumulated through time that gives you no hangover. Everything on this land is evolving non-stop and becomes the most valuable art. Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated collects all the blessings from this land and passes down the traditional distilling technique, like museums collect the beauty of nature. Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated is closely connected to the land of Kinmen. In a mouthful of liquor, there is not only the aroma, mellowness, sweetness, coolness, but also the local flavor and culture. More than 90% of the employees of the distillery are from Kinmen. Their childhood memories came from the smell of fermented grains. The rich and gentle taste, whether treated as the base liquor for cocktails or served chilled as cold as -18 degrees Celsius, offers different ways of drinking for people to enjoy different flavors and the human touch when gathering with friends. Other than the indispensable existence of Gaoliang liquor, the custom of chicken head and fishtail can be seen at banquets. Pointing the chicken head and fishtail to the guest of honor represents the sincere welcome of the host. It usually goes with a special way of drinking. KKL tasting neck. With lotus hand gesture, raise the shot glass gently. Swallow deep into the throat, outstretch the eyebrows, slam the shot glass down. Praise fine liquor. This is part of Kinmen's culture and a longtime recognition of Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated. Over the last 60 years, Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated have stuck to the unique solid-state fermentation technique. With modernized equipment and quality control, it never ceases to innovate and break through. At this moment, holding the most precious assets of traditional liquor-making technique, local culture and history, and national treasures, we have taken a stride forward from Taiwan to the world stage. Stood out in fierce world spirits competitions, winning multiple awards. This land has led us to international recognition, so protecting our roots becomes our most important mission. Kinmen Gaoliang Liquor Incorporated, with more than 60 years of glory and history, presents the most precious Kinmen Gaoliang liquor to the world with pride. The glory does not belong to us, but the glowing sorghum fields. Let's set out from Kinmen, home of Gaoliang liquor, and shine in the world. 金门酒厂